An army helicopter has landed in President Bobi Wine's compound and forcibly taken him away to an unknown destination. Bobi Wine has been taken away to an unknown destination. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news.
Ugandan police are denying that Bobi Wine was arrested and taken to an unknown location overnight. They say that's just not true. He's at home.
Mr. Chagulanyi Sentamu, as far as I'm informed, he's not under arrest.
Some social media posts claim that an army helicopter had landed into his home and taken him to this unknown location. A lot of Ugandans have been telling me to report this. I'm literally on a flight, as you can see. But I just wanted to come on and address it real quick.
If we were to arrest him as security agencies or police in particular, we would make it known and the reasons for his arrest.
Some breaking news coming out of Uganda, where a controversial presidential election is currently taking place. We're hearing from opposition leader Bobi Wine's party, National Unity Platform, on X that an army helicopter has landed in Bobi Wine's compound and forcibly taken him away to an unknown destination. The following post also appeared on the National Unity Platform social media account, saying regime security operatives deployed at the residence of Robert Wine have deliberately cut off electricity supply to the home and destroyed the electric fence along the perimeter. Bobi Wine's private security guards have been violently assaulted despite having committed no offence. With the residents now under complete darkness, these operatives are attempting to forcibly break into the house, raising grave concerns about their intentions. And then also the post, an army helicopter has landed in Bobi Wine's compound and forcibly taken him away to an unknown destination. That presidential campaign has been marred by violence, the current president ruling out.
A military helicopter hovers over a capital city that now feels like a war zone, plunged into an internet blackout. The Ugandan army are fully deployed in Kampala to silence any dissent on the ground. All this as election votes are tallied and disputed, with President Museveni's gains protected by force through the military led by his own son.
People keep getting picked up by the military and the police as they move out and riot against what they're saying is already a stolen election. We've had tear gas, we've heard live rounds, stun grenades. It's all happening in the heart of the capital city.
The yells of defiance come with a quick clear out, but their message is simple.
Right now, people have voted Bobi Wine. He has been cheated of his vote.
How do you know that?
I'm a Ugandan. We went to the polling stations. The materials arrived late.
Support for opposition leader Bobi Wine is a dangerous sentiment, with men being beaten and taken away. And even our filming is no longer welcome.
We're pulling out of the city centre. We've been held by dozens of military officers, heavily armed, who told us we were not allowed to film, that this is not election day. We were threatened and eventually released, but it's been made very clear that they don't want the world to see what they're doing here in Kampala today.
The chaos around town is only ramping up as news spreads of votes being wrongly declared.
I have the right to speak.
And tally centres turn into battlegrounds.
We have Ugandans that have voted, and this is their right to choose a leader. So I don't know, the international community, what can they do for us? Because us Ugandans, we have tried to fight. We have come out and voted, and we have requested without violence.
This is protesting vote.
The security forces close in.
It's a protesting vote.
And they're not here for show. They take him away. Another arrest added to the hundreds.
My name is Senyondo Sulaiman. They are arresting me over process.
Held for demanding democracy.
Give this, okay? taking me over nothing. They have left out the criminals.
What do they want? All right. Welcome back, family from Africa and across the world. Let's try to figure out even 1 minute and ask ourselves questions. What is the problem of the country of Uganda? And what is the problem of Africa? Because all that is happening today, it is not what is supposed to be done today in the country, in the continent of Africa, or in any of the African countries. Because Bobi Wine, since the campaigning time started in the country of Uganda, he has been insulted, he has been humiliated in his own country, the country that he has the full rights to contest and to practice his democratic way. Because going on the street to sell your agenda to the people is not a crime. Going out to tell the people to sell out your agendas, it is not a crime. But now, today, the campaigning time, the campaigning in African countries, most of the African countries have been turned from the political democratic way or to a criminal occasions, whereby now the people are being killed in campaigning time, people are being arrested, people are being shot with bullets to death. Now, election has been conducted, and we really know that Museveni has taken forcefully this position as the president. He has forced himself to this power. Yet people are demanding for the Bobi Wine. Yet people are demanding for the change. So what is the problem? And despite all that, Museveni has come out to say that the opposition side stole 2 million of election of his votes. And yet he's the one who is leading with 6 million above ahead, with 75% of the counted votes. Due to that, Bobi Wine came out to say that he don't agree with the results that are being announced from the tallying centers. And now, it never ended there. They forcibly locked him in his house with his wife, not to be able to get out or to do anything to the public. The people were outside waiting, shouting, singing the freedom songs to see their leader coming out, being released. But it was all in vain. Now, it never ended there. They have come with a military helicopter. They have abducted this man to a known location. And now you want to tell me that this is a democratic country, a democratic president. The president that has been in power over 40 years, and he's still coming out to oppress the younger people. He's still coming out to oppress the people and silence the voices who try to wake up and ask for justice, ask for freedom. And you tell me today you are a Ugandan, that you love Ugandan president, you love Museveni because he fought for the freedom of this country. This is bullshit. What are you telling us about love? Because this is a free and fair election, whether it's being rigged or it's being conducted in a transparent way, it doesn't matter. But why is he supposed to be abducted? Why is he supposed to be arrested? And despite this, the time they have come to arrest Bobi Wine in his house, they have caused deaths in his compound, because the security guards of this man in his gates have been shot to death. So let's put aside Bobi Wine. What's the reason of these security officers to be killed? What is the reason? Why have they been killed? What criminal have they committed? So when will we stop? When will be able to stop all this nonsense that is being happen in Africa? We are living in our own African continent. Let me show you a clip of this Bobi Wine supporters.
People power, our power. People power! Power, power! Power, power! People power! Freedom, freedom!
All right, welcome back. Now, these are the people who were arrested because they were Bobi Wine supporters. And today, they are fighting for their own life in the prison. They are in prison. And the criminal being, and the reason being, they were the supporters. Because it is believed that once you are a supporter to the opposition side, then you are a threat to the country. You are causing chaos, you are causing violence, and you are making country's security to be in a threat, and you are the reason of the country's instability. So these people today were arrested, and they were jailed for the 5 years terms just because they were Bobi Wine supporters. So in Kenya, something like this cannot happen and can never happen. Today, the people of Uganda have nothing to do. They have no power and strength to come out and demonstrate over this, to condemn all this evil being done by the dictator Museveni. They cannot. Let me give you an example. We all remember the former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga. May he continue resting in peace. He was a powerful man, the chief opposition leader. He had the authority to come out and do anything, and the government had nothing to do against him, about him. They were only coming out to tear gas, to fight against the people who were protesting with the Raila Amolo Odinga. But they never had the authority to come and touch Raila Odinga. Because despite this man being powerful, the people and the supporters will have not allowed this nonsense to be done against Raila. But this is what the people of Uganda cannot do. Instead of the people of Uganda starting up with one voice to start to fight against this incompetent government, the government that is not caring about the people but is there to take the life of the people, that there telling us how Museveni fought for them, how he freed the country. Then if he freed the country because he wanted the best for the country of Uganda. Then why is he causing many deaths, more deaths after that long time of him in power? If he fought for this country with a good interest and the good intention of the people, then he would have not been allowing any single life to be taken away because of political issues. Politics will come and go, but life is a very important issue here. Life matters than anything else. Power will come and go. Politics just a game. Tomorrow, the life will continue moving on. So, but someone who has lost his life will never come back again. He will never come back again. That's the end of the person. So why do you have to cause the death of someone who in just a political game? This is so annoying to see these kind of games are still being played in Africa. Museveni, whether you are good or bad, this is totally bad and wrong. This is evil. So today, they have flee away Bobi Wine from his home. We don't know how his life, we don't know the status of his life today at this time. We don't know whenever he has been taken, if he'll be okay. Because most of the African leaders who believes in younger generation governance, they're behind Bobi Wine. Because we believe that only change can come through the younger generation, through the young people, through the young and sober minds of the Africans. These are the people who today truly believe that a change can come through this power that we are fighting for. But the older people like Museveni don't want to see the people, the younger people coming out, speak their voices. Any leader who has ever come in an undemocratic way, or through the coup, or through the junta, or through the overthrow of the government, they fear election. That's why Museveni fears much, because he believes and he knows that if he allows himself to go and contest in a free and fair election with any person in the country of Uganda, he cannot win. That's why he do it forcefully to make sure that he takes the power. But today, Kizza Besigye is in prison. The chief opposition, the mother was so powerful, fighting for the people of Uganda, fighting for the change of this great country, fighting for the corruption and incompetent government. Today he's fighting for his own life in prison, because there is a man who is fighting to secure his position, and he's not ready to allow anybody else to come and hold this power. Power will come and go, but legacy will remain. May the people of Africa wake up today, stand tall, and condemn all this evil that is being committed in the country of Uganda. We need the African Union, a body to stand up and go and try to monitor everything that's happening in the country of Uganda. We need the United Nations to wake up, to stand up, because we cannot continue living like we are natives, like we are foreigners in our own countries. We are fighting for the best because we need the best. I'm so pissed off. I will not take much of a time. Kindly tell me what you have in the comment section. Tell me your views, because this is very bad. Very, very bad. Maybe blessed reaching from. I love and appreciate you. Let's continue subscribing, sharing, so I can continue having the conversation of all that's erupting across Africa, and maybe blessed.